Hey guys, we're just sitting here chilling out. But you know what? It's time to go have some fun on Route 66. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, we're walking out on this white line crossing the road that says Midpoint. You can see right over here, there's a couple Route 66 shields on the highway.
Okay. All right,
this is the midpoint marker of Route 66. From this point, it is 1,139 miles west to Los Angeles and 1,139 miles east to Chicago. And I don't know, where is my wife? Oh, there she is. All right, folks, we are halfway across Route 66. We're at the exact midpoint of Route 66, and next we're gonna go that way. That way.
Oh, okay. All right, guys, we're at the Midpoint Cafe. We're halfway between Chicago and Santa Monica, and this is Texas.
Adrian, Texas.
Right. All right, in 1928, there was a Zella's Cafe here, and it had dirt floors. The road was dirt, and it actually had dirt floors inside the cafe. But they built a new building in 1956 and named it Jesse's Cafe. And then it became Midpoint Cafe in 1995. But a lady named Fran Hauser was running this cafe for years and years and years, and she sold it, and then she opened a shop next door. But anyway, this was a well-known place, and we're going to take a look at this real quick. Let's see what's inside if we can. It's not even open.
When Fran was running this place, she was so popular that she became the inspiration for the character Flo in the movie Cars. First off, they got this nice old car here in front of the Midpoint Cafe. Even has eyelashes, at least one on that side, 3 on this side it looks like.
Yeah.
And it looks like this could have been one of the cars from the movie Cars. I got pie-faced at the Midpoint Cafe. Up, here comes Janet. She's gonna get pie-faced.
Photo op.
There you go. That's my wife, folks. All right, here is the outside of the Midpoint Cafe, and up at the top, you can see they do have a Hampton Inn Route 66 roadside attraction sign up there. It says Midpoint Cafe and Gift Shop, Adrian, Texas. Located at the exact geomathematical center of Route 66, this cafe is one of the oldest eateries on the highway. We'll see if we can't see inside. They are closed right now, which I'm surprised, but oh, it says they're only open till 3 p.m. and it's a little after that. That is the inside of the cafe. Really a cool looking place inside.
Old 1950s diner.
They've got a display of die-cast cars in there. Now, when Fran sold the Midpoint Cafe, she moved right in next door to this place here, the now called the Sunflower Station. It was originally a Route 66 gas station. She opened it up as a gift shop, and as we pulled up, we were surprised to see that it's been sold again. So I guess she recently sold it, and it's not open yet by the new owners.
saying half off on all the items, but nobody's here.
Yeah.
I wonder if she's still around.
But this truck here, this old pickup truck, has become rather famous on Route 66. And look, it's for sale if you're interested in purchasing it. And this has become a place where people stop and write their names on the vehicle.
Which
I don't really understand that, but
I love
Janet loves writing on vehicles or writing on anything that she comes across.
If you're allowed to graffiti, it's fun, right? So I want to find a good place where they'll find this. Look.
Good luck. There are just thousands of slogans, names.
You can't see nothing under there. I'm gonna put it right there. Maybe they'll see us.
All right.
If this still works. Here. Ready?
There you go. Write it down, outlaw.
Here we go. Let me put it bigger. I didn't have a big marker.
You came unprepared for being a vandal.
That's what I get for cleaning out the car. Here. You can see it, huh?
There you go.
Yeah, I always put a smiley face. Yeah!
But this vehicle has become a very popular little tourist attraction here and a photo op. People like to get their pictures taken in front of everybody's names.
Yeah. There's Paul, 2007. I can put 2021 on there, huh?
Sure can.
Here, let me do that.
All right, folks, we're standing in front of the fabulous 40 Motel in Adrian, Texas. This hotel had been closed down for quite a long time, I guess, but it was reopened in 2016 under new ownership. They refurbished their sign up here, and it's got a nice old vehicle here with 66 on the bed of the vehicle in red, white, and blue. This is a pretty good size hotel or motel, and they've got a really neat sign out behind it, which is closer to I-40, which we'll see if we can't walk back there and see that sign. You can see it really, really well from I-40 when you're coming through. Looks like they've probably got 15 rooms here. And yeah, here's their old classic sign that you can see from Route 6 or from I-40.
Looks like they've got extension cord going to run the light bulbs.
Yeah. All right, we have an old Phillips 66 station here in Adrian, Texas, and it is tiny. And obviously it's long been out of business. Does have some unique architecture to it, just almost like one of those hot dog businesses, a dog house. I guess it didn't take much room to operate a gas station back in the day. Pumps are long gone, and for all I know, this building may have been moved because it's up on cinder blocks, so it may have sat somewhere else at one time and they just moved it here, but there's not much left of it. The roof's just about gone. The walls are starting to crumble, but it is a neat building.
This was originally the Cozy Cottage Camp, and it opened in 1937, but it burnt down in 1947. Then it was rebuilt by Bob Harris in 1948. And he used old World War II supplies and control tower supplies. He named it Tommy's Cafe and Phillips 66 station. And it was never officially named the Bent Door Cafe, but it was actually closed in 1970, and the building was purchased by somebody else in 2006, and they really hope to reopen it, and that just hasn't happened, which is sad. It's a pretty cool place.
It's very cool, and we'll show you the reason they call it the Bent Door Cafe, which is what it became known as after it closed. But the reason is the front door is bent. It's really unique. If I was working on this as a craftsman or as a trim carpenter, I would not know how to get these angles right. Look at that door. The door is actually bent about a third of the way up, and actually does open and close somehow. That's pretty neat. See if we can't let you see inside here. It's actually large inside. That surprised me.
Yeah, that's huge. But it's neat how this kind of goes at a weird angle all the way around this side.
Yeah, it is. We'll take a look at the side of it here.
This camera. Hi.
Cool. We're movie stars.
No car.
Yeah, an old RV over there too. Several of them back there.
Wow.
But yeah, this is known as the Bent Door Cafe. And if you decide to eat here in the future, you can weigh yourself before you go in and after.
Yeah. They have a GoFundMe page.
Yeah, facebook.com/the Bent Door, GoFundMe.com, DG75Q8. We got lots of stuff inside there. Got a very old Coke machine here. Yeah, Janet just pointed out this bay over here where they used to work on vehicles. This wall is literally being held up. You can see back here in the back where it is completely split and is falling away from the rest of the building. Boy, I wish that we could get those prices on gas today. I'd buy a bunch. They do have the pumps here still, which is surprising. And they've got a washer and wringer here for the cloths that people would use to clean the windshields of their car, or the mechanic or service attendant for cleaning windows on cars. Very nice spot. And surprisingly, this is one of those locations that when Janet and I came through here last time, about 15 years ago, it was in the same condition. So it really hasn't deteriorated much.
I'm in Adrian, Texas, and this is Dale's Taxico. Now see this old baby? Oh my gosh, look at that. Dale's Texaco was established in 1938, and this is what's left. Oh my gosh. There's where the pumps used to be. Look at that tree growing right out the middle of that. I guess the gasoline didn't hurt that growth. Anyway, look at that. It's just, oh my gosh. The whole wall is gone over there. You guys, this is wild. Oh my gosh, that collapsed all the way in. Ooh, I'm running into spider webs. Ooh, baby. Yeah, spider webs. Look at that. It's got a steel roof. cinder block walls that are falling. Huh. You see it had fluorescent lighting here? Wow, you guys. Long gone.
All right, guys, this is our last location in Adrian, Texas. And it's a good thing because we are hungry and they have Texas barbecue here. A couple things about Texas. Number one, you're never gonna find a state where its citizens are more proud of where they live than in Texas. I lived here in Texas for 25 years, graduated high school near Dallas, Texas, in a smaller town called Plano. And you see a lot of businesses in Texas that put the Lone Star flag on the side of their building. Another thing I've always found fascinating about Texas is that when I was 12 years old, my family moved to Texas from California. We lived in Los Angeles. And when we left Los Angeles, we went all the way through California, through the desert of California, then we hit Arizona. Then we went through all the desert of Arizona, made it to New Mexico, and then we crossed all the way across New Mexico. And when we hit the Texas border, entering Texas, I told my mom and dad, I said, oh, thank goodness we're almost there. And they laughed at me and told me, no, son, we're not even close. Turns out, we were only halfway there. When you hit the Texas state line, from El Paso to Dallas, is almost the same amount of miles as from California all the way through Arizona and into New Mexico. Texas is a huge state, folks. But anyhow, we were gonna eat here, but turns out this place is long closed up also. It's abandoned.
Strange RV tours will take you places with Greg and Janet's smiling faces. You might see a crazy flavored soda review or some tips to fix your RV too. So come along, won't you join us, friend, as we discover what's around the bend. Just sit right back in your easy chair. Strange RV Tours is on the air. Strange RV Tours is on the air.